Then Josharaj. Then Vishal.
Jatraj, sir.
Josharaj. Today I am to take class from my home because I am to visit one doctor today. That's why I am not going. I have not gone to university. Still, I am trying to take my class. Okay. Then please bear with me because today I am to take class from my home. Hmm. Deepak, Rima, Monisha, then Dibba, Haraprasad, Kuhelika, Priyanka, Priyanka, then Sunita, then Adam, then Suraj, then Rajat, Arijit, Priyanka Devvarma, then Joyabrato, then Ravika. Now, today we are to go on Arijit, Sandipon, Vidisha, Susmita, Samrat. Actually, I have already forwarded one graph to your end, okay, in WhatsApp. Joshraj,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gaurav,
Yes, sir. You have provided a graph, break-even
hmm,
chart.
break-even chart, okay. By Tanmay, are you in position to open that graph and attend the class? I think it is possible. Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. From my end, it is possible.
Hmm. Then try everybody to open that graph. Afterwards, before
Yes, sir.
that, is it possible? It is possible. But before that, I am saying some words. You write down in your copy. Marginal cost. Marginal cost. What is marginal cost? You write down what is marginal cost. It is additional cost for additional 1 unit of output.
Sir, it is additional cost for
Additional 1 unit of output. Additional cost for additional 1 unit of output. Tushar, say for 10 units, your total cost is rupees 200. You write for 10 units, total cost is rupees 200. And then you write for 11 units, total cost is rupees 230. Then what is your additional cost for additional 1 unit of output?
Sir, it
So
is
30,
30
30
rupees.
rupees.
30.
30.
30. Okay. Then I am saying another thing. You write down what is marginal costing. Marginal costing. What is marginal costing? You write down Koelika.
Yes,
Marginal
sir.
costing. Marginal costing is the ascertainment
marginal costing is the
ascertainment by differentiating between fixed and variable costs of marginal costs Marginal cost is the ascertainment by differentiating between fixed and variable costs of marginal costs and the effect on profit of changes
Sir, effect and the
on profit of changes in volume of output.
Yes,
Therefore,
sir.
main contents on it is that marginal cost differentiates between fixed and variable cost. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, all costs are to divide in two elements, fixed cost and variable cost under marginal costing. Then you write down under marginal costing, total cost equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. Fixed cost plus variable cost. Can you put, Koelika, can you put any example of fixed cost of any manufacturing concern, peculiar manufacturing concern? Say you run one toy making production center in Agartala.
Okay.
Then what may be your fixed cost? In Agartala,
Rent, electricity.
electricity is not the fixed cost because it varies according to your consumption.
So then
Electricity,
rent.
rent, okay. Manager salary, it is fixed cost. Then you put example, write two examples of fixed cost. Rent, manager salary, these are all fixed cost. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Put examples of variable costs.
Sir, electricity consumption.
Electricity is
Carriages.
semi-variable. Material cost, your
Yes,
material
sir.
cost is labor cost.
Wages.
Wages, okay. These are variable cost. Then you see now the picture. Here you see fixed cost line is the straight line parallel to x-axis. On x-axis we measure the output units, and on y-axis we measure the costs and sale. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Your
In
cost and
actually
sale, output in units. Clear? Koelika?
Yes, sir.
In graph, Dibba, hear me. In
Yes, sir.
graph we do measure dependent variable on y-axis, is it not? And independent variable in x-axis.
Yes, sir.
Is it not, Koelika?
Yes, sir.
Always
Yes, sir. Yes.
in any graph we measure independent variable on x-axis and dependent variable on y-axis. And cost and sale is the function of units of output, is it not? Therefore, output production is independent variable. But cost is the result of your output, or sale is the result of your output and sale, is it not? Therefore,
Yes, sir.
we measure sales and cost in y-axis, and we measure output in x-axis. Do you get the point, Jasraj?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Then you see the fixed cost line in the picture.
Get it, sir. 400.
it is straight line horizontal to x-axis. Why it is straight line horizontal to x-axis?
Sir, because
Because it
fixed
is
Fixed
fixed.
cost is
fixed cost is fixed.
constant.
Fixed cost remains fixed, whatever the level of activity attained. Then you see total cost line from which point? Total cost line does not start with the 0 point. It starts with the fixed cost juncture line point. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say you get in your copy. In November, for 500 units of toys, Coelica is producing toys. And for November, she has produced 500 units. Fixed cost is rupees 1000. And variable cost is rupees 5000. And total cost is rupees 6000. Do you get the point?
Fixed cost is
1000. Variable cost is 5000. Therefore, total cost comes rupees 6000.
yes, sir.
Then say in December, you stop the productions. Somehow you did not get material and etc. and you stop the production. You have to stop the production. Then what is your cost in December?
Sir, it will be only the fixed
1000.
cost. 1000.
1000. It is not zero. It
Yes,
is not
sir.
zero. It is 1000. Therefore,
Yes, sir.
your fixed cost, your total cost line starts from the very point of your fixed cost line. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It does not start from 0 point, because if you stops production, then your total cost cannot be 0. It is like it is 1000 only. Okay. If the production nil, then also you are to bear fixed cost. Therefore, total cost line starts from the point at the juncture point of fixed cost line. Clear it? Is it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And you observe sales line. In sales line, for drawing sales line, we maintain quantity of sales and value of sale at equidistant places of x-axis and y-axis. Say for 20 units, the distance and 200 rupees, this is the value of 20 units, is the same distance. We maintain same distance for quantity and value of the sales figure. Do you get the point, Koelika?
Yes, sir.
For 1 unit of quantity and for one sale value of 1 unit, we take the same measurement. Then what will be the line? It must be 45-degree line, is it not? Do you get the point, Josaraj?
No, sir.
If we measure, say in graph paper, you keep one room for 1 unit of output, and say your sale value of 1 unit is rupees 10, and for rupees 10 you take 1 unit of your graph paper in sales line in y-axis, and in this way you make the several output points and several value points, and if you draw the straight line must be 45-degree line. Do you get the point?
Okay, sir.
Because
Yes, yes, yes.
because you maintain equidistant for the quantity and the value. Clear, Koelika?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, sales lines must be 45-degree line if we measure equidistantly for quantity of output and value of the output. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Do you get the point, Dibba?
Yes, sir.
Then you see at end one point, total cost line intersects the total sales line. Then what is the profit there? If total cost line intersects the total sales line, then what is the profit there?
No profit, no loss.
It is no profit, no loss point. And it is otherwise known as
Break-even point.
break-even point. Break even. You evenly break the things. What you evenly breaks? What do you evenly break?
Profit
Dimpa?
and loss. Profit and loss.
No. Cost and sale. You
Okay.
evenly break cost and sale. Cost equal to sale. And therefore, if cost equal to sale, then
No profit, no loss.
your point profit is 0. Below break-even point, what you have to suffer?
Loss.
Loss. And after break-even point, what do you want?
Profit.
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 Therefore, break-even point indicates the what is break-even point? You write down. What is break-even point? Break-even point is the no profit, no loss point. Where total cost equal to total sale value. Full stop. It indicates the point at which total cost line, it indicates the point at which total cost line intersects total sales line. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then you write, what is the significance of the break-even point? What is the significance of break-even point? What is the significance of break-even point? You listen. This is the minimum sales amount you have to attain to get the face of profit, is it not? To
Yes,
start
sir.
profit, you have to achieve at least this quantity of output, is it not, Varaprasad?
Sir.
Therefore,
So
you
at
write
least
down.
this quantity of output and also the sales and what we call it.
Are
Sales
Baba,
and-
if you attain that output and sales,
Yes, sir.
automatically you will get the sales value.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it is the minimum amount of output you are to attain to get the face of profit. Is that so? Minimum effort.
Yes,
Therefore,
sir.
significance of the break-even point is the minimum effort required to get the face of profit. Minimum effort required. বুঝতে পারছো যশোরাজ?
Sir, minimum effort required to get the
Face of profit, FACE, face of profit.
yes, of course.
প্রফিটের মুখ দেখতে গেলে, to get the face of profit. Do you understand the thing, Josaraj?
Yes, sir. Got it.
A profit holo priyamuk. In business, profit is your priyamuk. To get the face of your priya, you have to take some travel, is it not? Do you get any experience? Have you got any experience of that, Josharaj? প্রিয়া মুখ দেখিতে হইলে মিনিমাম এফর্ট দিতে হয়। Have you got this experience?
No, sir.
হ্যাঁ, দীপঙ্কর, Dipankar, have you exerted minimum effort to get the face of profit of Priyamuk? Huh? Who have taken such travel? Suraj?
Yes,
Suraj.
sir.
Suraj is right person. Young person. Always tries to get the face of Priyamuk. And that's why he is to take some travels. Here also, in business, your profit is your Priyamuk. And for that, you have to take minimum travel of getting the output and sales figure of amounting to your break-even point. Is it not, Dibba?
Sir, what is
Do-
Priyamukh? I don't know.
Priyamuk, I don't know. Priyamuk means the face of lovable one.
Oh, okay, sir.
To get the face of lovable one had to take some minimum travel. Here, in business, the profit is the lovable one only. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
And to get that lovable one, you have to take minimum travel of getting the sale output and sale for break-even point. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, if you cannot attain the break-even point, what you have to suffer? What is
We
your
can't-
consequence?
We can't say Priyamuk, sir.
Then, if you cannot attain the PMO, you cannot attain the break-even point. What is your significance in the business?
Face loss, sir.
Loss. Koilika, do you get the point? If
Yes,
you
sir.
do not attain the break-even point, you have to suffer loss. And if you can cross the break-even point, then only you are in position to enjoy profit. Is it not, Haraprasad?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, to attain profit, you must cross the break-even point. You must jump over break-even point. Clear? Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Then you see one angle on the right hand side of the break-even point, angle formed by total cost line and total sales line. Do you see? Angle
Yes, sir.
on the right
Angle
hand
of
side.
incidence.
Huh?
Angle of incidence.
Angle of incidence. This is called angle of incidence. What does it indicate? Well, you write down. What is angle of incidence? This type of question may come. What is angle of incidence? You write down. Angle of incidence is the angle. Angle of incidence is the angle formed by total sales line and total cost line on the right hand side of the break-even point. Is it not, Dibarani?
Yes, sir.
It is the angle formed by total sales line and total cost line on the right hand side of the break-even point. Koilika?
Yes, sir.
Then you write, what is the significance of the angle of incidence? What is the significance of the angle of incidence? Dibba, if the angle is more, then
Profit
what?
is more.
Yes,
Profitability is more, not the profit.
Profit is much more.
Profitability. Rate of profit would be more. Rate of profit would be more. Is it not? Profitability would be more. Rate of profit would be more. If the angle is squeezed, your rate of profit will be less. Therefore, you have to write, it indicates profitability. If the angle is broad, profitability would be more. Rate of profit, not the exact profit, but the profitability would be more. If the angle is broad, your rate of profit would be more. If the angle is squeezed, the rate
The
of
rate of
profit
profit is less.
rate of profit would be squeezed. Is it not?
Yes.
Therefore, the significance of the angle of incidence is the profitability, not the profit. Josaraj, do you get the point? Profitability, rate of profit.
Yes, got it.
Then I ask specially Josaraj, Kohelika, the persons come from very intelligent stream, technology and science. If the fixed cost is more in your graph, if fixed cost line goes upward, then what would be your angle of incidence? It will be more or less. Because fixed cost line indicates the starting point of the total cost line. If
It
the
will be more,
fixed
sir.
cost line more,
Yes, sir.
therefore,
It will be more.
Kohelika, do you get the point?
Yes, sir. It is more.
It is more. Therefore, in any concern, in any business concern, with this graph, you can get the very important information that if you appraise your fixed cost, then your angle of incidence should be more. In which way you may raise your fixed cost? Say in your business, in any business, if you go for mechanization, say you are running on doll making machine, just by hand you are doing it in Agartala, but by the time you have purchased one machine, and that machines can produce some works of your toy making. And this is called mechanization. If you go on mechanization, then what will be your angle of incidence? Your angle of incidence will be more.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it not, Kohelika?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you get the point, Tibba?
Yes, sir.
If fixed cost goes upward, then angle of incidence must be more. But what will be the significance of the break-even point? Break-even point also goes upward.
Yes, sir.
Suraj, do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
If fixed cost goes upward, your break-even point shifts right hand side. Then minimum sales required would increase. Therefore, if you are not certain, then try to make the policy decisions. If Kohelika is not certain about the minimum sales target in Agartala, she should not go for mechanization. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
Because today she is earning some profit because of low break-even point. But if Kohelika goes for more mechanization, angle of incidence should be more, the rate of profit would be more, but the break-even point will also go upward. Therefore, you are to be certain about the minimum sales minimum sales achievement. If the market is not so broad, you have to take decision on in your production arena, but you have to search market. If the market is adapted to get more sales, then only you can go for mechanization. Otherwise, you should not. Say after passing MBA examination, you are suitably employed in as financial consultant of one medium-sized company, and you told them, the owner asks you whether we should go for mechanization, what will be the consequence? And you tell that, yes, I have learned from Nayak sir's class that if fixed cost would be more, rate of profit would be more. Your rate of profit would be more. You will enjoy more profit per unit of your output. Then he goes for mechanization, and then he fails to attain the minimum sales target because minimum sales target would increase. Now he is suffering loss. Then he is blaming you that you have told me my rate of profit would be more, but I have not attained the profit only. Why? Because break-even point also shifts upward. Is it not?
Cost increase, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It will
Break-even
increase
point
the
would also
break-even
increase.
point.
Fixed cost would increase, but variable cost may decrease. That's why company may earn more profitability later on, but your break-even point also increases.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your total cost may not increase, but as your fixed cost would increase, your variable cost may decrease because you need not pay more labor cost or wages cost. But the consequence is that the break-even point shifts upward. Therefore, you have to balance in between this. I have told in the very initial days, in the financial arena or any sort of your management arena, always you have to keep balance. Two diverse forces are going on always. That's why we have taken debit side and credit side. Two aspects are there in any sort of decision making. Your rate of profit will be more, it is good thing, but your break-even point will go upward, it is bad thing. Therefore, you have to balance. You cannot go for more mechanization for small business scope. If the business scope is very big and your market area is very big, spread over the whole of India, then you can go for some sort of mechanization rapidly. Otherwise, you should not go. Clear?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you get the
Yes.
thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That for today, we should close here. Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy. Have good lunch.
Thank you,
Huh?
sir.
Enjoy
Thank you,
Have a
your
nice
sir.
day.
Have a good day.
enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.